Well, would you like some good news?
Good news.
Yeah.
It's Masters Week.
No.
Oh.
The good news is the duck call room is back, but we're back with our good friend John Godwin, who has went viral.
Johnny Godwin.
Have you been on Facebook, Si?
No. Somebody runs my Facebook, but I haven't. No.
Since you're not on it, I got to get this full screen.
What is John Godwin going viral doing?
Hold on.
Oh, you need to.
The kid.
I like the way y'all done y'all's hair this morning. Y'all want some coffee?
That's so good.
I like the way y'all done y'all's hair this morning.
So good.
Y'all want some coffee?
I love it.
Look at him.
So good.
I love it.
Oh, Godwin, that was the highlight of my weekend right there.
We kept them all night.
Oh, man, that's so good.
They're looking healthy.
Before I even turned the volume on, I just started dying out laughing whenever I got on Facebook, and it was right there. I was pretty early in the game too to seeing it because I didn't listen, so I put y'all obviously have the same hairdresser or something like that.
Yeah, you put y'all got the same haircut. Lots of laughs in the comment section.
But then I turned it on and I was like, well, that's what he said, you idiot. But I just watched the visual of it because I don't ever have sound on my phone. And the visual was, man, that was good, Godwin. I guarantee you. Did you post that Saturday morning? Isn't that when it was?
Saturday morning? Yeah.
Yeah, I think Saturday morning, yeah.
So how is Grandpa and Grandma, especially Grandma?
Yeah, we kept them. Well, Johanna was off. Well, she came over at 10:30 Friday, Good Friday, and Paula was wanting to do a bunch of chores. She wasn't expecting, because we were going to keep them that night. She left at 10:30 that night. Paula's like, are you going to go? Y'all might as well just spend the night. It was the first time she ever been away from them. She just couldn't leave them. And then she finally left, and they come back. But they come back late in the day Saturday, so they done good. But we had a good time.
I'm here
They
to tell you
sleeping all night.
that process right there gets easier and easier. You'll look up and say, you sure you don't want to get mail at Grandma's
Mom
house?
and Dad needs a break.
Two of them's.
Yeah, Mom and Dad needs a break every once in a while.
The one day, Cecilio kept one, and she kept one. And she come over to the house, and they was, and she was like, man, one is so easy.
Mm-hmm.
Two is,
Yeah.
gotta load them in the car.
That's why I said Mom and Dad needs a break with two of them.
Change 2 diapers, feed 2 babies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you load up half the house.
Yeah.
That's what I always said. Now it's a breeze because you don't have to. I mean, you take now I get to take a change of clothes.
Well, when you look
Wait
back,
till they can buckle themselves.
when you look back,
They do.
You ask yourself, how did we get through that?
If they could reach the door handle, they could get in and buckle themselves in now. So it's like, I mean, I sit there and watch them and make sure they do it right. Oh yeah, Brittany's she's headstrong about getting them into big kid beds, and I'm like, you sure you don't want to leave them in them little prison cells a little bit longer? Like,
They
ain't got out them cribs.
Yeah, don't
yet.
rush that. Don't rush that and get them out of the
Oh,
pen.
it's coming.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah,
You'll just
don't-
wake up
don't
and
rush
they'll be
to get it out of
looking
the
at
pen.
you.
No, I'm turning that lock the other way
What?
Oh,
to their bedroom door.
You gonna lock them in the room?
Absolutely. Why not? Why wouldn't you?
Never thought of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that knob around, and that lock gonna be facing the hall.
Yeah, there you go.
And then they go.
You're getting ripped in the comment section.
That's
right
fine.
now. Yeah.
That's
gonna-
fine.
they
Look,
gonna
we
get
got cameras in there, and they got the hatch. So when it's green light, I will have been there to unlock the door. Then you can come out. But other than that, you stay in there.
Staying in the room, boys.
You
They're
rascal.
going to get some toothpicks and learn how to poke it in that hole.
The good news is they've got each other. So like one of their favorite times of day is when they both wake up and you turn the night light on the camera, and they sit there and talk about the nights that they had, even though it's right beside each other.
They discuss their
Yeah, I think they talk about their dreams. Like I think they're getting to the point now where
that would be
not their dreams for life, their dreams from the night before.
Well, here's you another good email from. I like this name,
Okay,
Ailey.
Ailey.
It's like Kaylee without the K. I like that. That's a good name, Ailey from upstate New York.
Wow.
Parentheses, not the city! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation
Well,
point!
no, I know why he does that.
I'm assuming Ailey's
The city
a girl.
sucks. Upper state New York don't.
Yeah, Thousand Islands region.
Hey,
Them
you
Finger
talking
Lakes
about
region.
wildlife?
Beautiful, man.
You go upstate New York.
You'll see a Black Panther. Not
there's a bunch of wildlife up
Me
there.
and this feller drove from Watkins Glen to New York City.
Yep.
What? New York City?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was his
I
spotter
drove
when I got into that. You know that bridge you see in the movie, double-decker bridge you always see in them movies?
We was on the wrong level.
I ain't getting on that. I will get in a Blue Angel before I get on a double-decker bridge going into New York City.
Yep.
Oh, man.
So she has a question
It
that
ain't good.
I think is funny.
All right, let's
What?
go.
Especially because I think the four of us can answer it phenomenally. She just wanted to know what convinced us all to join Duck Dynasty, which I would say would be Duck Commander in y'all's three cases. I came after the show. Was it the money?
No. No.
No.
Raise your hand if you held your paycheck here. Raise your hand if you had to hold your paycheck.
I never held mine, but
it wasn't the money.
I started.
It was never the money.
I started at $9 an hour and had to go back because they accidentally did $8 an hour, and I was like, whoa!
Hey,
I negotiated $9, please.
Here's how I got aboard with Duck Commander and then the show. My brother called me. I was in a miserable job in Alabama.
Greenskeeper.
I was doing repair work on houses, carpenter work. Okay, and then I had a guy, he owned the company. My next door neighbor did, and I worked for him. He was the most negative person I've ever run into in my life, and he was driving me insane. So Phil called me one Saturday and said, hey, look, you need to come work for me. He said, there ain't no money involved in it. I said, well, I know that. I've been over there. So
the pay sucked.
Yeah.
The pay sucked.
Seen where you live, brother.
He said, hey, there ain't no money involved in it. He said, but here's the thing. He said, the benefits outweigh all that. He said, because, hey, you have to spend 60 days of your life, okay, of each year in a duck blind. It is a must. That's part of it. He said, then the food will be excellent, okay? Whatever we have available that we're cooking and eating, it will be good. He said, so look,
confirm.
The fringe benefits outweigh the no money part.
Godwin, why'd you come aboard?
Once I became a Christian and was going to church with them, me and Al got pretty close, and Al invited me duck hunting, and I got to go duck hunting a bunch, and I would go down there on my days off. I just kind of, I don't know. We was gone one time me and Si was hunting down here, and they were hunting in Texas.
Texas, on the pond, pond.
They told us to get up there. They could finish ducking.
They called Kay. They called Kay. Kay called Godwin and said, hey, whatever you're doing, drop it. Get out of the blind. Y'all are going to Texas.
So we went.
So, hey, me and Godwin said, okay, we're going to Texas.
I was on my 5 days off at Riverwood, and he says, you about ready to quit that plan, ain't you? I said, well, heck yeah. And on the inside, I was doing somersaults. But on the outside, I was,
being cool.
New house.
Yeah, being cool.
New daughter. Had a bunch. I knew it was going to be a cut and pay. He said, get me Miss K and see what y'all can figure out. So we did, and it took about, 2 weeks. We prayed about it. I never got the inclination not to do it, even though it was a cut and pay.
There you go.
And so I called Riverwood and told them that I was wanting to retire. They said, you ain't been here long enough. I said, okay, I quit.
Whatever this terminology needs to be.
So you quit at the plant and then ended up down on the river.
Yeah, they said I couldn't. I took my 2 weeks vacation, and I had 4 weeks vacation, so I told them, give me 2 weeks vacation pay, and take 2 weeks as my 2 week notice.
Oh, here was the best part of all this. We'd get a big order of duck calls, okay, and half the people at the church would come help us film.
Free labor was a thing around here.
Yeah. They'd come show up and hey, they'd all get a good steak dinner.
Oh man, we fed them Johnny's Pizza a lot, man.
Look, it is time to trade out the cold weather gear for something more lightweight. Whether you're fishing, working out in the yard, whatever you're doing, comfort matters. That's exactly what shirts from Poncho Outdoors are built for. Poncho shirts are lightweight, breathable, and quick drying, so they are perfect for warmer spring weather. There's built-in stretch in the fabric, so the shirt moves with you, and you stay comfortable all day. Plus, UPF 50 plus sun protection means you only need to apply sunscreen to exposed skin, and long sleeve options offer even more protection. The fit is one of the best parts of these shirts. With slim, not for me, and regular fit options for me, you can find a tailored fit just for you. Everything Poncho makes can take you from the field straight into date night, and you're still going to look put together. I got one of the new flannels because I love flannels. I like throwing them over a t-shirt. They got the magnetic pockets. They're awesome. They make good fishing shirts too.
Don't sleep on those denim ones, man.
The denim ones are nice too.
I wear them working every day.
Oh, They're fantastic. Look, if you're looking for lightweight, comfortable shirts for spring and summer, check out Poncho Outdoors. They've got ultralight, original, Western, and polo styles depending on what you're looking for. So go to ponchooutdoors.com/duck and enter your email for $10 off your first order. That's PONCHO outdoors.com/duck for $10 off and free shipping. Go try one out. Well, Martin, you just showed up one day and never left.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, I volunteered to help for free.
He's multitasking.
Because I was in school. I was in graduate school writing my thesis, and I needed like some time away from my research, like, because that crap will just scramble your brain. So I asked for some mind-numbing labor for free.
And here we are. And you walked into this room?
No, I didn't even walk into this room. No, I was in the sales department. No, I'm not, and when I say in the sales department, I was the sales department.
He was
It
the
was
sales
me.
department.
It was me. I was
And you were just cold calling people.
Walmart. Not people, Walmart. Individual Walmarts.
And he become Willie's personal babysitter, and
for a little while, yeah, I got tabbed. I think I may have been the second in line as assistant, like, because I think it was Bo Dotley first, which is a wild story, like way back when. I think that's when, and then he tabbed me with it, and then I was like, well, what? I mean, like, you need to book a flight. He's like, no, I already booked it. I was like, well, it don't sound like you need an assistant, bro. Like,
I already booked it.
And I don't, yeah, he's like, no, I've already done everything. I got your, I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? To get back to calling Walmart. And then I ended up with an email, and he said, well, if you got an email, you got a choice to make. Are you going back to school or are you going to work here? And I was like, well, I kind of like Godwin, went, thought, prayed, all the stuff, and signed on for $20,500 a year salary.
There you go.
Me and Willie were making that. You know how he sold me on it? He said, you're going to make the same thing I make. From Duck Commander, mind you.
That's pretty good. Hey,
from Duck Commander, mind you.
Hey,
he didn't talk about what he made from
pitch.
Buck Commander or DC Products.
Or owning the building.
But he had me. He said, you're going to make the same thing I make.
That's a pretty good sales pitch.
And I said,
buddy.
well, if we making the same money, let's roll, baby. $20,500 is what I signed on here for.
Willie called me at my old job. I was selling North Face jackets to rich women in Monroe, and while I was in college, and said, hey, I need you to come over at Duck Commander and talk to me. And I was like, what the heck? So I walked in there, and he was like, here's the deal. We got this store. Nobody here knows how to do retail or anything. We're just shoving people in, checking them out, shoving them out.
That's pretty much it.
And I was like, well, okay. I said, but I like my current job, so I'm going to need a raise.
At $9.
He said, how much do you make right now? I said, $8 an hour.
Did you? Did you actually make 8?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't lie.
I would have.
And then I said, I guess I'll take this job for $9. And so, at that time, that's like, I was working like 20 hours a week. So it was over $20. And I was like firm on it. Then I got here and saw all these people showing up. I was like, why did I not ask for 10?
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh,
that's, I just started
at that point, we were still, when you got here, we were still like caged animals in this room. Because Linda would just walk people back here while we were building duck calls.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like, we're sitting here building duck calls. We look over our shoulder. There's a family of 10. We're like, What's up, guys?
I showed up at
I mean,
like
we're just right back to building dadgum duck calls.
the end of season 1,
Yeah.
and then it went berserk.
Well, I ended up in a duck call room because I was so good at sales. Because I sold 6,000 duck calls we didn't have.
They'll
And
figure
then-
it out.
And then I ended up down there. I was like, look, I can help put them together. And that's when Jace was like, well, do you even blow a duck call? I was like, well, I think I'm pretty good at it. I'm not sure, but I mean, I've killed a bunch of them.
I've done killed myself. Man.
He
Called
threw
him
me
in,
one. He said, well, blow that. And I blew it. And he was like, yep, sit down. You're not going back up there. You're in here from now on. I was like, well, you're going to need to take that up with your brother. So,
Yeah.
um,
And you're going to set
but-
socks off.
Oh, then I was about to graduate, and I was going to go work in a bank or something.
Yeah.
And I looked the fool.
Yeah.
And Willie called me back there and was like, here's the deal. Here's what you're going to do. And I was like, might as well.
yeah.
See what
fun.
happens.
Yeah, I'm young. It's fun. Let's go.
But the best quote of all time was from a professor when I was like 2 months until graduating. I was already working full time for Willie. He said, John David, I need to talk to you. And I said, what's that? He said, if you don't shave your face and start dressing better, you are never going to get a job.
Little did he know that was part of the deal.
Not a part of the
right there.
gig.
Yeah.
I started laughing. He looked at me funny. I said, have you heard of Duck Dynasty? And he goes, I said, I'm working there already. We're good, bro.
Yeah, we're good. This is the wardrobe. But she said, was it for the money? What were the other things? What else?
To share the gospel. So that that Godwin alluded to that.
Yeah.
And then, oh, shoot, I lost it. Ailey, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Where did it go? Well, you're the only person in here named Ailey. I bet you if I just typed, yep, there you go. Or something else. So those are kind of how we all got here.
Yeah.
Then we just held on for the ride.
Yeah. What are you talking about? I was getting paid $20,000 a year to go hunt ducks. I was living the redneck dreams.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we all aspired to be.
We all showed up for the fringe benefits.
Yeah.
Perfect attenders.
Yeah. I was making more from ULM as a graduate assistant than I signed on to make here. And they don't pay graduate assistants anything, mind you. Like, I mean, next to nothing, but they do. They paid you more than $20,500 a year.
There
But
you go.
here we are. And here we are, and here we are. So
There it is.
that's a wrap.
That's how we all got to this
Blub, blub,
room.
blub, 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 blub.
Eventually.
Right.
Huh?
Thank the Almighty.
Yeah. Yeah, the good Lord, man. He's the one that drove all this. It didn't have nothing to do with us. The only thing we had to do was be obedient. So,
I had a terrifying dream the other night.
uh-oh.
It was so scary.
Really?
I woke up in a hot sweat and couldn't go back to sleep.
Really?
Mhm. I was dropping the kids off from school.
Uh-oh.
Motorcycle crashed behind us.
Oh,
That was
no.
freaky. I
Yeah.
was like, why would that happen? Pull into the school. Kids get out of the car. Giant Black Panther. I'm not joking. Comes running into the school building. Wow. And that's when I woke up right then, right on cue. And I said, oh no.
Y'all watch the Jungle Book?
I don't know what I watched, but I did not like it. I mean, I was terrified when I
Wow.
woke up. I really thought there was a Black Panther on the loose in the children's school. I should stop hanging out with you, Si.
There you go.
I ain't shot at one over the top of her house.
Over
Black Panther.
Yeah, when she was pregnant. She heard a noise and went outside with 30-30 in her hand.
Mm.
And hey, yeah, like
John
you talking-
Wayne. John
yeah,
Wayne.
when she,
style.
no, when she walked out there, all she heard was rah, or she pow.
And there was a Black Panther on a roof?
In
Well,
the
it was
tree
not.
over the house.
There's so many layers to that story that
Hey.
I feel like we just glanced over. My aunt walked outside, shot up in the air while she was
Oh no,
pregnant.
hey, he was running along the limb. She missed him.
The only thing she
Like a
was
cat
missing
squirrel.
was a sagret.
Hey,
He probably had one.
That Black Panther in my dream was
Or a
bad.
dip of snuff one.
Oh man!
well, as a child, I heard one that sounded like a woman being tortured, and then I said, and she's got a baby with her, because the baby cries. They cry just like a baby,
Could have been the
and
man.
they sound like a woman being tortured.
Huh. I'll be.
So much to unpack there.
I am serious.
Why do they always sound like a woman screaming?
No, that was like
Dale had
Elf.
the best line about that.
Well, no, Elf's got the best line about that. He said, well, every time I've come up, I went and investigated it, it was a woman screaming.
Yeah.
He is screaming.
I remember when he done that, and everybody in the duck line just died laughing.
Mm-hmm.
He says, every time I went investigated, it was a woman being tortured.
Yeah, in fact, it was one. Oh, my goodness gracious.
That is.
Oh,
Anyways. Yeah.
My dreams are always I'm either falling, I just jumped off a mountain. I wake up, I'm just out of breath because I've been running and doing all this physical
But you can't
activity.
run
Pretty much
fast.
out of
It's like
breath
running
without
in,
running, my friend.
It's like running in molasses when you're trying to run in a dream.
I was
Oh,
running
hey,
fast,
I
but I was
probably
scared
run-
I was going to catch it.
Hey, I probably run 10 miles while I'm dreaming.
That's more than the
Never
last
get out of
decade.
bed.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
Martin's got things to say.
no, I just am a little bit jealous because I don't really dream.
I don't like
You will.
Or at least I don't remember. I mean, I'm not saying I don't. I don't remember them.
I don't remember the last time
A
I had
lot of
fun
them,
one.
a lot of nights I wake up. Mornings I wake up. And I know I've dreamed, but I just don't remember what they are.
But you got to be in REM sleep, right, for dreaming?
He's checking his
I
sleep
guess, yeah.
score. I've
I
converted,
am.
Martin.
Well, it says I had 1 hour and 7 minutes of that. So somewhere in there, shouldn't I have had a dream?
Maybe you're just not a
Yeah.
dreamer.
You
How
have to
long
be
did-
dreaming right at the very end
Well,
of
you
your
may
sleep.
not dream.
Oh.
Is that why I
that's
always
what it
wake
is.
up scared?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only reason the only ones you remember is at the very end of your sleep, not
Okay.
the beginning.
Josh is full of such. good
That's
information.
like the best one, Kay and Phil.
Interesting.
He's got K in a headlock.
Good night.
That's, I don't like dreams. I don't even. I've never had a
Oh.
good one though. I've never woke up and said that was fun. I almost texted you at 2:30, Martin, because I didn't want to forget it.
About a Black Panther dream?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one there, though.
No, it wasn't.
Well,
it
I
was
would've-
chasing
Yeah,
my
what?
children.
I would have responded to you sometime between 6 and 6:30 a.m. I wouldn't have been there to hold your hand at 2:30. I'm sorry.
I was messed up.
You got the wrong feller on that one.
was
I just didn't want to
dreaming-
forget it because that's the worst. Whenever you wake up and you're like, man, that was a wild dream. And then you're like, but what was it?
There were dadgum termites everywhere.
Oh, I saw them.
Like it was a swarm,
Bad.
and the only thing I could think about was, please don't get in my house. I got pesty with my rechargeable wand. I got my bags. I got all my stuff right here that lets me take care of any bug problems at home in just a couple of minutes, and for a lot less than you might think with Pesty's do-it-yourself pest control. Pesty gets rid of over 100 different types of bugs, from ants and spiders to roaches and even scorpions. They send everything you need, and you can knock it out in less than 10 minutes. Instead of paying a pest control company hundreds of dollars, Pesty starts at just $35 per treatment, and it's customized to where you live and your climate. Plus, it's all kid and pet friendly with Pesty's 100% bug-free guarantee or your money back. If it doesn't take care of the problem, you get a full refund.
We had a bunch of ants, get them sugar ants getting in. You know, it's that time of year they're finding stuff. You make lemonade. Next thing you know, there's ants everywhere on the counter. Spray Pesty all along the edges of the kitchen. Boom. You don't see them again.
Bugs hate to see you coming with Pesty. Go to pesty.com/
Dark.
for an extra 10% off your order. That's PESTIE.com/
Dark.
for an extra 10% off.
I was dreaming one night about something, and then my dog started barking at a deer. I could see the deer. My dog was barking, and I woke up, and my dog was really barking.
See? It's weird.
But in my dream, but how's that? But he wasn't barking at a deer. He was in the house, but he woke me up barking. But he was in my dream. He was barking at a deer out in the front yard, eating them acorns under that tree.
I was like me in school. I was daydreaming. And I was slipping up on a big buck deer with a bow and arrow. You know, and Mr. Kimmons was calling my name, and I went, shh, I'm slipping up on the deer.
Oh, boy. That probably didn't go over very well for you. Tell the teacher to shh.
Sigh in school.
Well,
didn't
no, what woke me up, Alex brought me out of it was all the kids busting out laughing.
Talking in your sleep.
He was 100%
talking his-
dreaming.
Oh, I
while
was
awake.
out. I was in La La Land.
Oh, man.
Oh.
So, in my recent happenings, I've now become a NASA fanboy, and I just read about NASA all the time.
So I took the time to read the comments of our good personal friend Butch,
Close
the
person.
Navy pilot turned astronaut.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people in there that don't like space or believe in it.
They just think it's not there.
They just, it's
You know what?
weird.
I was once one of those.
It's a weird.
I've been converted.
He's converted, boys.
We landed on the moon, Martin.
Yeah, he said it. Look, I told you I believe that because it was a fabric of my childhood, and tonight I was going to be really mad about all them hours I spent memorizing that stuff for history class.
So anyway, here's my new favorite part. I found out why I'm such a big fan of astronauts. So have you seen the pilots or anybody, the astronauts now? Have you seen them?
No.
They keep showing them. Well, there's a pilot named Victor Glover.
Victor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And apparently, because now that we know an astronaut, they're all that smart.
Oh, well, I mean, I think you'd want the smartest people in the
Well,
world.
yeah.
You would hope so.
Yeah.
But so they're talking back and forth some, and they're interviewing them while they're on the way to the moon. And they were like, hey, you're about to spend Easter up there. What's that like? And I can't play the clip because NASA probably owns it, and I don't want to get in trouble. But I want to read this to you.
Read the transcript.
I'm going to read his quote
Okay.
from space, and I think you're going to be fired up about it. He said, I don't have anything prepared. This feels prepared, sir.
This is off the cuff.
This is off the cuff.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you brought it up, though. I think these observances are important. He's talking about going and taking all the pictures. As we are so far from Earth and looking at the beauty of creation, boom, thank you.
There you go.
I think for me, one of the really important personal perspectives that I have up here is that I can really see the Earth as one thing. When I read the Bible, I love this guy, and I look at all the amazing things that were done for us. You guys are talking to us because we're in a spaceship really far from Earth, but you're on a spaceship called Earth that was created to give us a place to live in the universe and the cosmos. I
Go
said,
ahead on, Victor.
That's cool.
Victor just dropping bars.
Go ahead on, Victor. That would be kind of a humbling place to spend Easter.
Yeah.
Like,
No, no.
And he
thinking
kept
back on
going.
and
He's
getting
like,
to-
hey, y'all think we're doing something special, but I'm just trying to tell you, you are special. And all the emptiness, it's a whole bunch of nothing. And he's there.
Mhm.
This thing we call the universe, you have the oasis and the beautiful place that we get to exist together.
Yeah.
He just ripped that
Well, no,
off the
because
cuff.
see, people don't look at that.
No.
Like they said they didn't believe in space. Wait a minute, you dummy. How can you look up at the sun, the moon, the stars, and not believe in space?
They've been watching too much of that show Paradise on Hulu.
You talking about stupid.
Paradise.
Oh, goodness.
Like
I watched it.
Because see, that's what got me when Butch was here talking about all this. That man has had a unique experience of actually we look up at the stars.
Uh-huh.
That man was up amongst the stars looking down through them
Uh-huh.
Saw the whole earth.
and looking at, like he said,
For 265
he's looking at
days.
God's creation, a little bitty ball that we call Earth, that was made for us to inhabit, that has everything we need on it, water, food, all, and that just happened.
Yeah.
At the perfect distance.
Yeah, at the perfect distance from everything, because if we're 1 degree nearer to the sun,
We burn
we
up.
burn up. 1 degree back,
Freeze.
freeze over.
But
Because most people, there's been a lot of people saying, hey, I'm fixing to prove once and for all there ain't no God. Well, guess what happened when they went on that little journey?
my favorite part about that whole argument, it takes way more faith to believe that
Oh, no.
Yes.
than in a man named Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what was so
Yeah.
cool to me.
I don't believe I'm eating my ancestors.
No, you talking
go
about
fishing.
believing, that's like believing in
Your
the
cousin.
Twilight Zone.
My cousin,
Twilight.
oh, cousin Crappie.
My cousin cried.
My cousin Crappie.
If I'd have given him enough time, he'd have come
I
out.
forgot to tell you, that's my cousin down there, that monkey.
Yeah.
I ain't
Are we going to
kidding with that
reincarnation
monkey,
now?
buddy.
No, he's talking about
Oh.
evolution.
Evolution. There we go.
The
No,
full-
but I just thought it was super cool that the guy with the microphone and the whole world's watching him as he's headed towards the moon looks back and says, yeah, that was created, gang.
Yeah.
We ain't here by chance.
Yeah.
No.
And he used the word cosmos, so I knew it would fire you up.
Yeah,
Cosmos.
there you go.
Creator of the cosmos.
Oh, it was so cool though.
Well, that's because
awesome.
I say it all the time. I said, look, we only see a snippet of creation.
Oh, I know that.
Because Butch said it. He said, hey, when we're up there, we're looking through telescopes, and hey, guess what? We've looked, and there's another 1,000 galaxies we just saw. Well, hey, guess what? God's creation is still going.
It's wild to think about. And they were just all they went to was the moon.
No, and
It
then
keeps
you're
going
going
a
to tell
long
me,
way.
you're going to tell me that you are here on this ball we call Earth, and at night when you look up and watch the stars and the moon, and then you don't believe in space. Well, what do you think you're looking at?
Hey, do you think they played Pink Floyd when they went around it?
Oh yeah,
We don't know. For 40 minutes.
Oh, hey,
I was on the edge of my seat for 40 minutes.
Hey, they played music.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, every time we do anything, we got the jam going, buddy.
No, I was just,
If we go to war, we're going to play some music.
Well, I'm just saying, when you go around to the dark side of the moon,
They were there.
it seems.
Wish you were there. Wish you were here.
They could have played the whole
Yeah,
wall
wish you
album,
were here.
right? Like,
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that would be a fitting song to play as you go on the backside of the moon.
yeah.
Wish you was here.
Yeah.
Oh, it was cool though. I mean, I was glued to the TV all day yesterday.
But they're headed back.
They're on their way back
home.
They're probably taking a nap now.
But I love the guy looking at creation
Yeah.
and talking about now when I read the Bible,
Oh, he's looking at the whole thing.
you know, I'm seeing the big picture.
Did you see that
No.
picture of the
Yeah.
Earth and that over the North Pole, them green lights, the northern lights?
Oh, the aurora.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can see it. It's pretty cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
But the thing that finally got me, because, the moon landing, it's just a hot topic. But there was an old astronaut that went to the moon, for sure now, I'm positive. And he actually, because it's all such simple points everybody tries to make, and then you can't really argue them. That's how you argue something. He said, you really think Russia, China, and everybody that doesn't like us wouldn't have proven we didn't go by now? And I was like,
That's one I never, but you had,
and I never thought about it.
you had the simple one that actually brought it into question for me is why ain't we been back?
Well, now we are.
Yeah.
And so, but
I mean,
then-
they could have landed if they wanted to.
And then that astronaut said, if you don't think we landed on the moon, you're being willfully ignorant. And I was like, oh, man.
We've been having a lot of nice days lately around here. This time of year, I get to moving a little more out on the boat, working around the yard, and I'm feeling it in a good way. I'm 9 weeks into the PhD weight loss program, and I'm 20 pounds down. I've got more energy. My knees are feeling better. I ain't got no much inflammation in them as I have. And here's a good thing. Every couple of weeks I've been to church now, these people say, man, you've lost some weight.
GLP-1 drugs are really popular right now. And for some people, they can actually help, but they don't fix why your body stores fat in the first place. At PhD Weight Loss, they'll address your metabolism, hormones, and your body stress response so weight comes off naturally and stays off. It's not just about weight loss, it's about better health and longevity. So check it out right now. Call PhD Weight Loss and mention
Godwin.
You'll get 2 free weeks in the program, and they'll even pay for your food. That's a $1,500 value, completely free. Call 864-644-1900 and say,
Godwin.
again, that's 864-644-1900, or visit myphdweightloss.com. I mean, it's crazy to think about, man.
It's wild.
No. Go to that, and now I'm going to go to the pilot that was shot down. He was wounded.
Okay.
Okay, and still climbed
7,000 feet.
7,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't much air up
On
there.
the ground, I hadn't.
He got.
Hey,
I don't know.
I've been real locked in on.
I don't know if he
on
was.
the NASA.
I don't know if he was at 0, but he got to 7,000 feet altitude. He got to a
Yeah.
7,000 foot
Wherever he was
Oh,
at.
no.
and
And they got him back?
Activated his beacon. for
Yeah,
them to
and
get him back.
activated beacon.
And they went and got him, right?
Yeah. So I don't.
Hey,
You
hey,
know.
look,
I don't know if he
hey.
had to traverse all 7,000 feet, but point made, he got over a mile high.
Hey, look, they just had a little help of going over and getting him up, getting him back. There was 155 aircraft involved in it.
Yeah, looking for him.
And we got him.
We got him.
And one of them, guess
Got
what
him.
one of them was? It'd been well more than one. The A10 Warthog. And that bad boy, I'm telling you, I seen one come in and land in Nam
Mm-hmm.
that was literally, it looked like Swiss cheese.
Oh, can see through it, the bullet holes.
Hey, everywhere, it wasn't a spot on it that wasn't a big hole. But that's one of the things they said is what's so amazing about it is that, hey, you can shoot that baby to pieces and it'll still do its job and still come home.
That's wild.
Well, then I want to get in him.
And hey, look,
I've seen Behind Enemy
Here's
Lines.
another thing.
Yeah.
I'm
Remember that movie
standing-
with Owen Wilson? That's a good
Hey,
one.
I'm standing on a Salt Lake City.
What?
Or in California out in the desert. I'm in the desert in California.
Very
Look,
different.
no sound. It's a bunch of guys, about a company, 300 people. We stand out waiting to whatever we're going to do. And the next thing we see is a shadow over about 30 of us. And we look up, and there's an 810 Warthog, maybe 50 feet above us. Hey, we never heard anything. And until the shadow covered us, we didn't see anything. Hey, by the time if we was enemy, we'd all been dead. Because that bad boy don't make no noise.
Fishing's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It's fun, but it is dangerous.
It is. Look at that.
Your hands kind of looking like leather now, Godwin.
Good grief.
They got a look about them.
Especially when them bass shake and then the hook gets in your hand.
No. Why would anyone want that to happen?
Thin.
Godwin ain't caught a bass in a hot minute.
I caught one yesterday.
He caught one yesterday.
On
well,
purpose?
I didn't. My people did that was
Oh,
fishing with me.
His people did.
Largemouth?
Yeah.
There you go.
I said, you want to keep this? They said, yeah.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
said, good night. I said, if I throw this on the bank, the coons wouldn't even eat it. They walk around them.
No, it's coons, leave it alone.
oh man.
They
I
said,
wouldn't
throw
eat
a
no-
nice chest. I said, there you go.
Godwin ain't eating no bass, y'all.
Now, when I got crappie,
Oh, no. I'm like him. Throw the
I'd eat them for a
bass in the lake, back in the lake.
spotted bass ain't bad.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
But they ain't got no flavor.
I like,
They ain't got no flavor like the crappie.
I'd eat them for a
Or a
starving
big old
bass.
brim.
Big old.
Big old bluegill or a big old chinky pen.
chicken pen, as Paula says.
Yeah.
He
Chicken
calls
pen.
them chicken
Chicken
pen.
pen.
We always go
Chicken
back
feed.
to food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love it. Golly.
No matter what we do, it goes back to how
hey.
are we going to eat.
Hey, we're in the South.
Hey, most of the Robertson memories are made around a table
I forgot.
or around a campfire where
Yeah.
something can be cooked.
Yep.
You cook a lot of stuff just on open fire.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, I've been doing it since I was a child.
When was the last time you?
Because everything I killed with my BB gun, you got it.
A lot of truth to that.
I stuck a limb in it and roasted it on the fire.
That's the only way I knew a brown thrasher had white meat.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh, there was a celebration when I killed a brown thrasher.
I told me. Then I
Right.
had to.
Hey, brown thrasher is
I
white
had to
meat.
trust but verify.
That's the quail species of
That's that first bird you hear in the morning, ain't it?
Yeah.
That-
Yeah, he sounds.
And the last
weird.
one.
I was chasing one. Here's the deal. It's a evergreen in my neighbor's yard. Big old thing, and I'm under it, chasing a brown thrasher,
They don't
trying to
sit,
kill him.
they don't sit still long.
No, they're always on the move. Well, guess what? There was a covey of 30 quail in that little tree too, that I didn't know about. That scared the living you know what out of me. Because when I stepped on the wrong place,
Why does it have to be living?
hey, all 30 of them left. So I watched where they went. And then I went home and told Daddy, hey, I know where a covey of quail are. Well, he grabbed the 16 gauge and a box of shells and said, let's go get them. So, hey, we went up there and, hey, took the Mamie, our gray dog, the Wimmerhammer,
The what?
Wimmerhammer, or Wiedemeyer. There's two ways to pronounce it. And I pronounced it wrong, the
Depending on
Wimmerhammer.
what side of the bed you get up that morning.
There's
But
two
hey-
ways to pronounce it. We haven't found it yet.
But hey, she
There's
would
actually
warn them.
three.
She would
Pomeranian.
warn them. They'd get up, Daddy would kill them. Well, hey, one of them, we kept going to the church, the Presbyterian church, and had a fence around it, link fence around it. Well, every time we'd get on this side with the dog, they'd go through the fence, and we'd have to go all the way back around, to get back on them again. Well, they'd do the same thing back and forth. So they finally done that, and I said, hey, what are you going to do? What are we going to do? He said, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to stay here. He said, I'm going to stay right here. He said, you take off, run around right quick, and, get them up. Go past them, and then come just shaking the fence. So I did it. Well, they jumped up and look, crossed the highway, and there was some box cars on the siding at the house. Well, hey, a couple of them got up, and they was going in between the cars. And Daddy had to check both directions, make sure one of them cars coming, and then boom, boom, and kill them as they went in between the box cars. He put on a shooting demonstration like I ain't seen lately.
There you go.
Because everything he raised up that 16 gauge on,
that's where you got it from, huh?
Yeah.
them suckers falling.
That's where you got it from.
Just destroy.
Wow.
Professional shotgunner, boys.
Professional shotgunner.
Mm-hmm. Spring is here, and it's the perfect time for a reset. If you've been putting off cleaning up the messier parts of your business, look, now is the time. Streamlining your communications is one of the quickest and easiest upgrades you can make. And that, folks, is why today's episode is brought to you by Quo, spelled Quo, the smarter way to run your business communications. Calls, texts, voicemails, contact info, all lives in one place in one clean dashboard, and your whole team can answer calls and texts from one shared number, so everyone sees the full conversation. Quo works wherever you are, right from an app on your phone or computer, and you can keep your existing phone number. Their AI logs calls automatically, creates summaries, and highlights next steps. It can even help qualify leads or respond after hours, so your business keeps running even when you're off the clock. Look, I know back in the early days of Duck Commander, like Duck Dynasty was going off, we couldn't keep up, right? We had no idea. So something like Quo would have been very beneficial. It saved us a lot of time, saved us a lot of money too. Make this the season where no opportunity and no customer slips away. Try Quo for free, plus get 20% off your first 6 months when you go to quo.com/dark. That's QUO.com/dark. Quo, no missed calls, no missed customers.
I have a troubling email.
Go ahead.
Oh, troubling email.
Why is it troubling?
What you got in the cake?
Hard to read?
See?
What you got in the cake?
Michael from Max Meadows, Virginia, sent an email in. He said, "You guys rock," and Jace is my favorite. We'll pass that. But he sent Black Panther.
Oh boy.
He said he saw it in a zoo. But I'm not going to say the name of the zoo because how is this a zoo?
Now, hey, here's a question. I got a question. No, you done changed it.
No, that's
Put
the
it
same
back.
thing. That's the same.
What do you notice, first of all, when you look at that photo?
A big red ball.
No, I know. What's behind that big red ball? That big black tail going from his
A
butt.
propane tank?
That butt all the way down to the ground and curl it up.
Okay. What's that?
Is
got
this
to
a
do with it?
backyard zoo?
I
don't
feel
know
like
that
Joe
this can be-
Exotic got out and moved to this place.
Yeah,
I feel so bad for this cat.
are we sure that's not like the Virginia Humane Society or something?
Might
Like,
Speaking of that,
that
hey,
looks like that place Sarah McLachlan sang.
I just got
That's why I was sad when I was like, "Ooh, a zoo." You know me.
Hey, I just got a big envelope from BJ from Virginia. Okay, and he had a bunch of photos that he wanted me to sign and send him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I thought that was pretty cool. He wrote me a book. I got 3 pages. His letter was 3 pages long.
Did you read it?
Yeah, it was really an interesting letter. I got it on my couch.
God, I love that man.
No, hey,
How does he know where you live?
huh? No, everybody knows where I'm
Oh, that's a moving target now.
Everybody knows where I live.
You playing a shell game now. You're like, look over here. No, I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here.
Man,
Yeah, that ain't a zoo.
that's but
Oh, that looked like somebody's backyard.
They
That's a
clearly
dog.
caught him.
With a dog cage.
Mhm.
But that is a pretty Black Panther he's got in there.
I mean, that's a ball, right?
What is that? A baseball size ball?
I
It looks like a house cat.
Hey, that's his toy.
Ooh.
He pounces on that thing all the time.
I'm very confused.
I've never felt
That's a
worse
pretty
for a
animal, I
large
know
black
that.
cat. Please let that thing go so that we can now have true sightings of a large black cat.
Yeah. That one there now
Hey,
is
let
pretty-
that one go. He deserves better.
Hey, I'll
or
tell
she.
you.
Or whatever sex it is. Just-
I'm so sad about this.
I know we need to let that one go.
Uh-oh,
Sarah
there's
McLaughlin.
my giraffe.
Well, now I'm on the website of the place where he said it was, and it seems better than that. Like maybe that was just
Maybe they're renovating.
maybe
That
that was
was
a
that-
holding tank.
Is that the back rooms?
That was the tailgate.
There's the big,
All right.
there's
That
the
was out
big
the parking lot.
roaring lion.
All right, bring the website.
I can't. I don't want to bash the place because I feel like they're doing an okay job.
I want to see more about it. I want to see what they portray.
They have a summer camp
Okay.
where you can apparently capture and cage animals. We got to move on.
Junior zookeeper.
I can't do this to these people.
Oh, it's
because
long.
I do think that was just a bad angled photo, but
No, the angle wasn't the problem on the photo.
well, maybe there was
He
like
was in a dog kennel.
What is that?
I don't know what that
called?
is.
I mean, a kennel like that during hunting season has got 19 beagles in it waiting to go chase deer. So
He's
Yeah.
cousin to Jimmy
Going
Durante.
down there by that tree that got struck by lightning.
Hold on.
I'm serious. That's Jimmy Durante's cousin.
oh, yeah, that's him.
Who?
Which one is that? Is that a tapir?
I think so.
Yeah.
Zoos are weird.
The world's largest rodent or something. Is that right?
I don't know, but I just got that email and I was like, ooh, Black Panther, I'm going to prove it. And then I clicked on the picture and I felt sad.
Well, it is. They got him in a zoo. They ought to turn him loose.
I mean, if that's what qualifies as a zoo, Jude also lives at a zoo. It's my house.
Yeah.
We all live in a zoo.
But she,
My favorite is, and I promise you, most of our emails are just Black Panther sightings now. Maybe that's why I dream the way I do. Eddie emailed in one
Uncle Eddie,
that
Cousin Eddie.
they see them often around North Florida and South Georgia.
Mhm.
North Florida and South Georgia.
Martin, how many times have we seen this exact photo over the last 6 years?
And it never gets.
And it's always in a new location.
Yeah.
I wish we got a new one, but we just hadn't got any good Black Panther sightings
I wonder why.
lately.
I'm surprised AI hadn't brought in a bunch of new ones.
Yeah. Same reason we ain't found the missing link.
Yeah, it's okay. He's there partying with that ivory-billed woodpecker wherever they are.
Yeah.
It's been a wild ride too, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Not as wild as them boys
It
on
ain't-
that rocket.
It ain't over yet either. We still going to the moon.
Speaking
Actually,
of-
we're on our way home.
Speaking of going to the moon and on the way home, today's verse of the day comes from a little place called Twitter, which is a cesspool of activity. But I was reading about NASA stuff, and it gets me
Isn't it
excited.
called X?
Whatever it's called.
Hey, Elon paid a lot of money for that X, man.
Sure, but so they were talking. There's a bunch of NASA stuff, and I'm just reading it, and I'm like, I'm enthralled. And someone tweeted, "Boy, they really slapped with Psalm 14 right now." And I was like, I don't know what Psalm 14 says.
There's a bunch of them. That's
So
all
I went
keep
to it.
Straight.
And it brings me back to our friend Victor looking back at the creation. Psalm 14, 1 and 2. The fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt, their deeds are vile, and there is no one who does good. The Lord looks down from heaven on all mankind to see if there are any who understand and any who seek God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't be a fool, y'all.
Hey, somebody had to make this old ball.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they did.
It's too
And-
perfect.
And it's a ball.
It's too perfect.
It's not a sheet. It's a ball.
See y'all next time right here in the duck call room. We've landed on the moon.
No way.